What's going on there, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Marvel Select Captain America, the First Avenger Red Skull figure. And I really like this figure a lot. It actually took me a while to get this figure. I purchased the Captain America figure about 2 years ago, and I've had that guy forever, and I never actually bought his counterpart to finish the diorama display, which I will be doing both reviews today, so we will complete the diorama display today all at once. So I'm gonna bust both these guys. Well, I already busted this guy out of the package, so I'm gonna break the Captain America out of the package, and we will have a full-fledged series completion here. So with that being said, Hugo Weaving played the Red Skull here, and I thought he did a really good job in the movie. If you haven't checked out the movie, definitely check it out. It's a really good movie, I thought. A really solid portrayal of Captain America. I usually don't hear most people complaining about it. Captain America being my favorite Marvel character, Daredevil being my second favorite, and Beast my third. Those are my three top Marvel characters, and obviously my favorite villain being Magneto, but we'll go go off on a tangent here. But yeah, this movie was very good, I thought, and I feel like people didn't appreciate it as much, most people at least. Yeah, like I said, I haven't heard too many negative things about it, so I definitely recommend going to see it, or not going to see it, but picking it up and watching it. It's definitely a pretty solid movie. So enough about that. Let's get to the figure here, because that's the most important part. Let me set him aside real quick. We'll get back to him in a second. Here is his packaging, which I just opened, and did the first review and didn't like the way it came out, so I can't go back in time and put him in package. So here he is. Here is the packaging, not him, but it says Captain America, the First Avenger right here. And then it says Red Skull, and it's got a sticker of the Hydra symbol on the side here. It's got a nice depiction of Red Skull in the Hugo Weaving form. Here we have a little read-up. And in this wave came also Captain America from the movie. So there we go. There is his packaging. I can move along now. And he does come with his pistol here. Very World War II-esque pistol. It's not quite a Luger, but it is very similar to what they used in World War II. Not sure the technical term for this gun. I do know somewhat of guns, but I don't know the technical term for that gun. So, Scheiße! I should say. He also does come with this floor grate here, which is actually very nicely detailed, with some shading and some nice paint detail in here, so it does give off that metal grated floor look. So it looks good. Looks very nice. He also comes with the other piece of the machine that was holding the Tesseract in the movie while they were aboard the plane. So that's basically what this diorama piece is going to be. And it has little holes where you can attach it, but we'll get to that in the next video. So let's just set those aside, and we'll complete it in the next video. Let's bring Red Skull back in here. And for articulation, you know, he is a little hindered with some articulation, but it makes up for it with the detail, I think. So let's get to his articulation real quick. I'll back him up a little bit because his head's popping off the screen. Anyways, side to side, it does move up, but you kind of have to push it back by his nose. So don't pull up by the chin, because it'll give you some restriction with moving the head back. So you kind of have to just push him by his face and the back of his head for him to look up and down. So if you want to look up, there you go. So it kind of does do the jive turkey effect. Jive turkey, doing some jive turkey. His arms do go up about that far. They do go down. Does do a full 360. No bicep swivel. He's got the elbow swivel and a single jointed elbow at that. And he also has a wrist rotation, a little bit hindered by the cuff from his jacket. He does have a waist swivel. No ab crunch. He does have T-jointed hips. They do go out. Well, he does have, well, they're ball jointed, but they still do go forward and back. But it's very hindered by his jacket here. So, not going to get him in crazy poses, but still, he serves his purpose. He does have double jointed knees, a boot swivel, a ankle articulation on a hinge going forward and back, and he does have that amazing ankle pivot. So there you go. Very nicely done, Marvel Select. I got to give it to you on this. The paint shading on his face is very nice. There's a lot of black on his face, which I feel like they could have done a little bit less with. But it's there for a purpose. It's to show all the cracks and crevices in a human skull. So I don't hate it too much. Still like it. I still think the face looks really great. Definitely a great sculpting depicting Hugo Weaving as Red Skull. He does have the little Hydra symbol on his belt here. Very nice sculpting for the coat. He's got a collar in there. Get in here. Very nicely done. Buttons are done nicely. There's no bleeding or anything on him that I can see. His boots are glossy and his gloves are glossy. And there's a little bit gloss going around his belt. But other than that, he's pretty much a nice solid black color. So there you go. I like this. Is very nicely sculpted right here. Looks good. Looks very, very good. He also has Hydra symbols on each of his shoulders. And so yeah, he's definitely a very nice figure. I think the only gripes I have with this figure is that he holds his gun a little bit loose. It's a little bit wobbly. But, you know, I'm just nitpicking. So, I mean, that shouldn't stray you away from buying this figure. He's very nicely done. I could have asked for a little bit more movement in the legs, but I understand it with the coat. So, and he's got some decent articulation. I would have rather had a swivel at the bicep, but it's also understandable with the coat. It would kind of look a little odd with the coat having a cut in it. So I can't hate on him too much for that. If I had to rate this figure, I'd probably give him an 8. I think he's a very nicely done figure and great display piece for your Marvel Select collection. And he stands very well. You can get him into some pretty nice power stances still, and works very nice. So definitely recommend this guy. Go out and get him if you get a chance, or if you find him. I got this guy on eBay for $20 shipped, and I thought it was a good deal. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like them, ze oder oder nein. That means yes or no in German. So yeah, that's basically going to conclude my review of the Red Skull from the Captain America First Avenger line from Marvel Select. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side.